Hey guys, Darren Sassienie here. It is episode 6 of DAILYDAZ. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. The sun is clearly shining behind me. It's going to be an amazing week weather-wise. Today, I'd love to help you with something that a lot of people struggle with, and I have in the past as well, and that is imposter syndrome. What is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is when you clearly get the thoughts, I'm not good enough for this. I shouldn't be doing this. I can't be doing this. This isn't me. I'm not sure I'm qualified enough. I'm not sure I'm experienced enough. You know what these are? Yep, they're all limiting beliefs. They are the things that you tell yourself and start to convince yourself of when they're not true. And here's why they're not true. For most people. With the clients that you currently have or want to have, do you know something, hopefully some things, that they don't? Yes or no? Hopefully the answer is yes. Second question you need to ask yourself, are you able to communicate and translate those things into something that is simple, easy for you to teach, and easy for your clients to understand? Yes or no? Again, hopefully the answer is yes. And the final question, number 3, that you need to ask yourself is, can you help your client actually implement this into their business, their lives, whatever their thing is, whatever your thing is, to get a result, whatever that result may be? For some people, it's losing a specific amount of weight. If you're in the health and fitness business, for others, it's increased revenue and profits in your own business. For some people, it's going to be better work-life balance, or feeling happier, or being in a strong relationship, or getting more out of that relationship if you're a relationship coach, a life coach, or something along the lines of that. Or maybe you're a consultant and you come in and you teach people how to do something specific in your area. Maybe it's sales. You teach people how to bring on sales techniques, systems, frameworks, so that they can sell more stuff, so that they can generate more profit, more sales, more revenue. See, I think that a lot of people complicate things far too much in business. Things should be easy. Things should be simple. And when they are, you avoid stress, you avoid overwhelm. You don't have too many people in your business. I know people that are growing great big businesses. Again, remember, I've worked with most of the FTSE 100, and the bigger the business you grow, the harder it is to steer everyone into the direction of the business, where it needs to go, to get everyone on board, moving in the same direction. Spent 8 years working with top CEOs for companies that you probably use if you're in the UK. Companies like Tesco, companies like M&S, Lloyds Bank, RBS, all these big companies turning over billions of pounds. So success doesn't necessarily mean growing a huge, great big company with hundreds, thousands, possibly tens of thousands of staff. It doesn't have to. What it means is utilizing your time effectively so you work smarter, not harder. And you can do that by being more efficient. You can do that by having the right systems and processes in place. You can do that by having the right automations in place. You can do that by just having clear information about your business and focusing on the right things that are going to move the needle. So coming back to today's theme with imposter syndrome, I'd love to know what you answered to those questions. Did you give yourself 3 yeses? Or maybe there were some no's in there. If there were, why are there no's in there? Picture it like this. If someone was learning to read for the first time, you don't need to turn up with an encyclopedia, because what that would mean is maybe you've been doing this for 20, 30 years and you've taught people to read so well that they can go from nothing to reading an encyclopedia. Probably not true, because what tends to happen, excuse me, is that you're not going to be a right fit for that person's solution to help them get a result. Because what they actually need is to teach someone to come along with first reader books and actually teach them the letters, how to pronounce them. They're not going to go straight to encyclopedia from nothing, are they? And it's true of business as well. So the same team in a startup that helps you go from one person to 30 people aren't necessarily the same team that's going to get you to 6 figures, or maybe even from 6 to 7 figures, or maybe even from 7 to 8 figures. People have different skill sets, and you need a different level of people depending on what you're trying to achieve in some cases. Then of course you have people like ourselves where we cover the whole spectrum because we've been involved in our own startups, we've worked for the FTSE 100 companies, we've been involved in scale-ups, so companies that have raised £8 million and helped them grow. So food for thought, something to think about today. But everything should come back to these same questions. Are you the right person? Are you qualified enough to be helping your clients, existing or future? And if you are 1, 2, 3, 4 steps ahead of them in terms of what you can teach them for them to get a true result and deem your working relationship to be a great success, then you 100% are. As long as you can teach that in a concise, simple, and hopefully enjoyable way. After all, it should be fun. So if that's you, stop telling yourself negative beliefs, because you're now backed up with proper concrete information that tells you the contrary is true. So flip the script. Start telling yourself, yeah, I am confident. Yeah, I am experienced. Yeah, I am well equipped to help my clients. Because everything comes back to that end result. They have a problem, point A. They want to get to point B, the solution. And you're the right person to be that bridge for them, to help them cross that river to get over to the other side. I hope this has been useful for you today. Lots and lots of lurkers, lots of people sending me lovely messages, really enjoying DAILYDAZ. I truly appreciate that. Remember, I'm giving up some of my time here in the hope that I can really help you guys, teach you something from my 24 years of successfully helping businesses grow. I've invested a whole ton of my time. I've invested a whole bunch of money learning from others to get to this point. And I really just want to share that with you, just to help you be as successful as you can possibly be, to help you achieve the dreams and goals that you desire and deserve. So with that in mind, do let me know in the comments if you have watched. I do appreciate it, and what you thought. And anything that you'd like me to cover, anything that you're stuck with right now, then feel free to let me know as well. Either in public, in the comments, which is preferred because that helps the LinkedIn algorithm, Facebook algorithm, Instagram algorithm, YouTube algorithm. And you can find me across all those channels. So that's it from me today. Darren Sassienie. Have the most amazing, productive day. Big love, happiness, strength.